Yeah, we go to Cheesecake fucking every day.
You can never go wrong with it.
And we're back with another episode of SEMIGUAPOS. Let's give a big round of applause, big dog.
Hey, that shit was rolling.
That's right. Today is a very special fucking day for everybody here on set. And honestly, more than anything for them on that side, it's a honor for them to be here, you know. I'm kidding. Pues la verdad, estamos muy, diría Saúl, entusiasmados. Because it's the fucking season finale, big dog. Let's give a big round of applause. That's right. It's the big season 3 finale. And thank you guys for watching every single episode aquí con nosotros with SEMIGUAPOS, with me and my brother. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys, clearly.
Yep.
And now to give you guys an introduction, this is the newest generation and version of what we consider to be something of a very fucking long road, a very long career for us, donde se me hace algo tan especial que ahora hemos encontrado a gente como los que les voy a introducir ahorita, to be able to be a part of something so personal and so special for us. And to call them literally, now we can genuinely say,
Somos más que hermanos. Eres mi brother.
son mis brothers. No, now we can genuinely say, bringing to you a las cámaras con SEMIGUAPOS and season finale, Los Hijos de Garcia.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes,
About
sir.
time.
About
time.
No, that's crazy. We feel great to be here, man. For real. Thank you for inviting
Appreciate
us.
y'all for having us, bro.
Yes, feels good to be part of the team and everything.
It's an honor indeed to be.
It is an honor. Yes,
Yeah.
it is an honor. Thank you, guys.
Hey, let's go down the line, no? Compa Misa, you want to introduce yourself?
Mucho gusto, Misael Molina. Bajo guitarrista.
What's up, Sammy Salas, drummer? What's up?
Big Dog Boy.
The biggest dog.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Perros, pues la neta, shit, I'm fucking glad you guys are here, dog. I'm really glad you guys are here, you know? And then also the little bit of news that I have for you guys. Yeah, no,
Freddie always has like
He holds
like at the most random
Yeah,
time.
he's like a.
It's like I'm not mentally prepared for this, bro.
Yeah, no, he be gatekeeping, bro.
Yeah.
gatekeeping.
I just kidding.
No, well, thank you guys for fucking coming, bro. Para la gente allá at home, nomás para que vean cómo uno es, pues, ya en su grupo, cómo mal, o sea, qué mal nos las llevamos, you know?
¿Mal?
Yeah, qué mal. It's a sarcastic way.
Okay.
Sarcastic sound.
Like, yeah.
Sarcasm in Spanish.
Apenas nos está yendo más o menos.
Sarcasmo.
Again, like Saul said, we'll go down the line. Compa Misa, I guess just to give you a brief rundown, el Compa Misa was referred to Hijos de Garcia by none other than fucking Compa Grizzly, el de las
Shout out
palabras.
Grizzly.
Yeah, Compa Grizzly.
Es lo único
Grizzly.
bueno que hizo mi compa Grizzly, la neta.
La neta, sí.
El único bueno que ha hecho, you said?
Que
Damn.
Just
That's
kidding.
fucked up.
It's a joke.
That's fucked up.
Es un juego.
Eso no fue sarcasmo.
Estoy jugando, compa Grizzly,
yeah.
estoy jugando, güey.
Eso no fue sarcasmo. No, mi compa Misa, la neta, para mí, güey, cuando llegaste al grupo, me brillaron los ojos, tío.
Mi respeto.
No, mi respeto, la neta, güey, porque digo yo, o sea, like de tanto tiempo que yo ya no me dedico a tocar el quinto every single day like how I used to, y se me fue la agilidad, güey. Nomás poder ver like la agilidad que tienes o las ideas que te salen, güey, una chulada, güey, mi
No,
respeto.
muchas gracias, la neta.
That's the homie Misa right there. Let's go.
Misa.
No, pues la neta, pues, ya va tiempo that I know of Freddie. Obviously, we're from the same town, from Vegas. Y pues, us coming up or, around the same time in terms of music, pues yo también lo veía él como una referencia aquí en Las Vegas, güey, como él ya tenía su propio estilo, o sea, tocaba chingón. Y para tocar solo así, acordeón y bajo sexto, güey, claro, tienes que bajear y la chingada, tienes que rellenar. Entonces pues yo le dije, no, verga, eso es algo chingón, la neta, ver a ¿Dónde han llegado? Bueno, ¿dónde hemos llegado ya con ustedes?
Yeah, güey. Y la neta, lo que me gustó mucho de ti, bro, era que te acoplaste machine to the program.
That's how I was gonna be like, lo que me gustó más de ti, güey, fue tu culo, güey.
That's gonna be the craziest
Fueron
fucking
esas
sound
curvas,
effect.
güey.
Hey, the crazy thing is that Freddie's blushing. Freddie gets red. Why are you blushing?
You're
though?
blushing. Look at his ass. Look at his ears. Look at his ears. They're getting red as fuck. Look at that.
Mis curvas son
Oh,
codiciadas.
that's actually insane.
Mis curvas.
Esas curvas peligrosas. Look at that. No, wait, ya se me olvidó qué iba a decir. ¿Qué iba a decir? Oh, lo que me gustó es que te acoplaste bien, like, to the program that we had, güey. No llegaste como queriendo decir que, hey, así va a ser, o queriendo
como
mandar, o
quiero,
cosas así,
no.
you know, like.
Porque aquí yo mando, güey. Porque.
Can you let this shit flow? God
Ya,
damn.
cállate.
This is how it is in the van, by the way.
This is exactly how it
This
is.
is how we really are in the
Yes.
band, yeah.
Este no me
que
cae
diga
bien.
algo bien.
Ya, dilo.
No, güey, pues cómo iba a entrar a llegar, hey, ¿saben qué? Acóplense a mí a la verga.
Yeah.
Pues no.
Pero es que también eso pasa, güey. There's músicos que no se saben acoplar, que se quieren, like, they want to be part of something successful, pero no quieren como batallarle in a way,
no.
you know? Y I don't know, I really like that about you. And, salud, big dog.
Salud, muchas gracias. No, pues, chulada.
And as part of like a fucking something that I was thinking about the other day.
His curves or what?
No. Aside from that.
Bro.
Oh.
This is crazy, bro.
No.
Hey,
Cálmate, calmado. Se estresa mucho. All right, I was gonna also say right here que te voy a regalar the EQ that I used all those years that I would be playing live. And that shit is one of the best tools I ever used. I completely forgot, way, that when we were in a tocada, you were playing your quinto with that EMG, I think it's called.
Yeah.
The pickup.
The pickup, yeah. The new
And I'm
one.
like, why doesn't it sound like how I remember, right? And then it just fucking dawned on me. I'm like, I used to use a pickup también, a pedal.
Oh, your pedal.
The
That's
pedal,
right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
the pedal.
Yeah.
It was the pickup of the EMG connected to the pedal with the right frequencies que yo le movía, güey. And that shit would come out like fucking glass, way. Like,
what was it, a Fishman?
like clear. No. It was like a fucking sick ass, like, I don't know, like $250
Yeah.
pedal. But that shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You don't want to give the name out?
I don't remember it. I don't remember the name of it. But
And then you see why I say gatekeeping.
yeah, that is no. I would say it, but
I'm gonna have
no.
it.
But either way, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it to you.
Thank you, bro.
Para
Muchas
que
gracias.
la toques para que la
Gracias,
uses en live.
Yeah, la voy a usar.
Para que te escuches mejor.
Para que te escuches mejor.
Damn.
No te creas.
That would be crazy.
Eso para que el Saúl no te diga, hey, something's wrong with your quinto.
No.
Para que hace cae Saúl, güey. la neta.
Every time there's a noise, I was just like,
I'm sorry, bro.
No, I
It's
get
because
it.
you know why? Yo siempre te miro a ti porque it was
He's like, you're the one I hate the most.
oh my God.
But I still love your curves.
Is this gonna like
Yeah.
you got what was I bro? What the fuck was I saying?
The reason why I
Oh
looked
yeah,
at
yeah.
you,
Because it just happened like it was a lot of problems with the quinto, you know. So I just assumed it.
I mean, a couple times, yeah.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah,
porque the pickup is external, so it's not part of the quinto.
No, yeah, leaving it in a negative degree weather no le pasa nada. Todo
Sí,
bien.
no es eso.
Y
No es
luego con la
eso.
fucgen tapadera que se le voló de afuera a la verga.
Bien
A la
mojada
trailer.
está.
Oh,
está
sí,
húmeda.
sí la vi,
dice,
güey.
no está mojada.
Está seca, déjala ahí.
Entonces se está secando esa madre. Oh, güey.
La neta, allá en Chicago, y sí parecía papel. Se sentía como papel esa putada.
Bro, la foto que mandé, I'll put it, la foto que mandé de la tapadera that
Yeah.
flew off, that, would you see the blackness? That's a hole. That's like-
Damn, bro.
That's a hole. Way,
So we
like,
were driving like that through the storm?
yes. That's why it was like that. You guys were like,
You haven't covered it?
no.
Saúl.
ya llovió y todo.
Saúl, ya llovió aquí.
It was raining like a whole
but-
week.
No, I haven't covered it.
Just for that, we're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Exactly. Plastic food.
Oh, yeah. The best.
Saúl thinks that Buffalo Wild Wings is, for some crazy fucking reason, made out of plastic. They're real wings with real bones.
I said it one time. Those are probably like the fucked up wings, though.
Hey, remember when just recently when we when we tricked Saul?
Oh, yeah.
We all tricked Saul about where
Tell
we
the
were
story, tell the
going.
story.
You guys are,
Say the
no,
story.
you're a fucking piece of shit.
It was.
Damn, shit now.
That's fucked
I'm a
up.
piece of shit now.
Oh
That's
my
wild.
god! Don't tell them how it
That's
happened.
wild.
This podcast is gonna be the most extreme
wild.
sus podcast.
Tell them the story. Dude.
It's because Saul doesn't get out of his little fucking bubble of security and doesn't want to explore the world.
Yeah.
So then,
So you had to trick me and lie to my face?
yeah, because it's Buffalo Wild Wings. Because all he wants to eat is either fucking lame shit. Like,
That's fucked up.
all he wants to
How
eat
are you
is-
gonna say my gustos are lame if you eat fucking bloody clams?
Yeah, that's amazing. Fucking pata de mula is fucking great.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
You gotta get out and live.
I tried it and I didn't like it. I tried. You guys ever tried I tried escargot. Worst mistake of my life.
What is that shit?
Oh yeah,
Fucking
snails. It's like
caracoles.
snail.
Ah.
Hell nah, that shit sound
I
nasty.
tried it because
See,
it's
but
some
you went
fancy
for the
shit.
wrong,
I
like,
tried it and I
out
was
the
like,
box.
bro,
He just tries the worst shit.
Bro, a lot of fancy shit is not crazy.
that shit was
good,
like
bro.
almost a bill just for that stupid shit.
That's some French shit, no?
Como que unos 6, 7.
6, 7.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey,
I wasn't,
Sammy didn't
I wasn't
do
even
it.
going for that.
Sammy's the only one who do that.
I'll give you this. You at least tried it, and you're like,
I
you know
tried it
what?
y no me
I
gustó.
can't eat it, and I won't eat it.
Exactly. And Freddie wants me to eat a huevo.
It's because I think you
A
jump
huevo quiere
you
que
jump
coma.
like
falta-
steps way to
Yeah,
get there. You
that's
know,
What happened?
insane.
you
What
jump
happened?
steps to get to like escargot. Like that's
Okay.
You have to like level up like a game way. which-
Exactly.
What are those?
I didn't know there was a rule book to eating.
Now we're moving over to mi compa Sammy.
To the tallest member of the band.
Let's
To mi
go.
compa, to mi compa Samalama Ding Dongs. Yeah,
Sammy Licious.
yeah.
Sammy Lick.
Sammy Lick.
I got a few nicknames in here.
Sammy Hawaiian
Yeah, we
buns.
call him Sammy Lick. Sammy. I don't call him Sammy Licious. Saul calls him Sammy Licious.
Yo, chill.
I call him Samalama Ding
The
Dong.
Hawaiian buns.
Samalama
The
ding
Hawaiian
dong.
rolls. We call him Sam the Hawaiian rolls.
Sam the roll? Hawaiian
the
roll?
Hawaiian buns.
Because
Yeah.
of the little buns when he gets ready for the shows.
Can you tell them why? Because I don't even know why.
Because of his little buns.
You look like a
Bro,
little bun or
that's
what?
Because like you know how like we all share a room all the time. So whenever he gets
Sammy
ready,
likes to be like
whenever
on
he-
in his boxers all
yeah,
the time.
literally, whenever he showers, he just comes out in his towel, and then he takes off the towel, and you see his little legs and his little buns.
Hey, with his caps and the buns.
The SpongeBob legs.
The SpongeBob leg is
SpongeBob legs.
crazy.
Hey, wait, hey, that way.
crazy.
It was me and you,
Yeah.
like at the
At
Chick-fil-A.
In-N-Out.
It was
Oh,
at
yeah,
it was at the
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A in the
yeah.
morning, dog. We were
Yeah.
like in no mood to see or say anything, and this food just comes in like all like pumped up because he was working out like in that week or whatever. He's like, "Look, bro, look at this sick ass pump," and then he fucking did literally the SpongeBob where SpongeBob like showed off his calf.
Little
It
calves.
looked little as fuck. It looked like my forearm. Like that.
It was a stick with
I
him.
was like, what? Me and Misa didn't say a word. We were just like, oh, ya guárdalo. Ya guarda eso.
Guarda eso.
Esa cosa no sirve, no. Apenas tienen carne.
It was a sick pump.
Tú nomás corriste. Tú nomás corriste. Eso es lo que hiciste. Tú
Tú nomás caminaste.
Tú nomás caminas.
Tú tiraste una patada, güey.
Bro,
Anyways, okay.
this is still the way the band is.
We
too,
haven't even
bro.
introduced him.
I know, we're just making fun of
I'm just over here like,
yeah. Nah. Con mi compa Sam, la neta, he's especially in the beginning of this new version or new generation of Hijos de Garcia, I think that he played a big role into connecting all the dots of where we were trying to, you know,
Musically wise,
Yeah,
right?
musically wise, yeah. Definitely. It really tied everything together because in the beginning, just like how mi compa Misa said, back in what, like 2015, 2014 way, like we were all kind of just doing our own thing, like chingándole on the privadas and stuff. And I knew of both of them. Solo que con mi compa Sam, at that time they were with the group that as fucking teenagers, you know, teenagers, we just didn't get along. Whatever the fuck happened. Anyway, at that time when I was a kid, I didn't get along with, right? So, entonces,
Well, we didn't know each other. You like that. We never really.
right. Yeah, I never talked to you guys really that much.
We didn't have anything.
You guys, I never had anything against you guys.
I know their common denominator that was the
That was the reason why I wouldn't talk
Yeah.
to any of you, because I would talk to all the other músicos in Vegas, literally almost except you guys,
Yeah.
because of the fact of who you guys were with, right? And that was, again, it was just a fucking
high school
teenage
shit, right?
high school bullshit. Yeah, it was like whatever. Anyways, when I first met mi compa Sam and for real, like talked to him for a little bit, I knew of him, and that at this point he was already playing with Kevin Ortiz. He was already touring. He was already doing shit like that. So I was like, damn, that's cool. But at that time, we were going for a completely different sound. That at that time, mi compa Sam wasn't playing. Like he was playing super, super like very, very out there. I would say very.
We still were a 3-piece. We still had the 3-piece going on.
Yeah,
no?
and then exactly, and then we were just about to get Ruben and Clavo. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back in those days.
Yeah.
I remember we were at this fucking party, at this house party where we were all like chilling. I had a bunch of friends there, and I was talking to this one girl. That just came into a flashback. But anyways, I saw you pull up, and
Me?
you were you pulled up, and you were with, I don't know who way, you were with a compa or something, and I remember I was already leaving. Yeah, by the end of the party, I was already leaving, and that girl that I was talking to, I left with her in her car, and you were sitting outside on a rock, right? Like on on a big ass rock. You were like on your phone texting or something. And I remember going down, and you looked up, and you're like, "Oh, what's up, man?" And then and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And we chopped it up for a little bit right there. Ahí ya me di a conocer un poquito contigo. And I remember just seeing you online, like being with Kevin Ortiz or like just doing bigger shit, right? So
I was jealous as fuck.
I was just, no. So at that moment, I fucking knew I hated you. I'm kidding. No. But that was the first interaction that I had. I'm like, all right, I started kind of thinking like maybe I shouldn't be such a fucking dumbass and think that because they're in that group, they also fucking don't like me either. You know what I mean? That's punto y aparte type shit, right? Anyways, llegó el momento where we were really looking for a drummer and a bass player. And I was considering you, but I was like, fuck, like no concuerdan los estilos, güey. You know what I mean? Like his style was super out there, very showy. And at that point we were very like it was like very clean cut. That's how I like to imagine the style that we had. Finalmente, no sé, like I like nomás llegó una vez donde... How was it the first time that we like really came into contact and we're like, hey, like let's try out? Like, ¿cómo pasó eso, güey?
I was heading back to Vegas.
Uh-huh.
And you called me. You're like, hey, this is Freddie, bro, from Freddie Garcia, Hijos De Garcia. And
Freddie De Garcia, yep.
Freddie De Garcia. He's like, yup.
I think you even said that show you didn't get paid for or something like crazy shit like that. Something happened with that show. You were like going through it.
Not us.
When I was coming back.
The one where you're coming back that you were like, some dumb stuff happened.
Oh, it was Anaheim. I was already out with
You were done. Yeah.
And so Freddie calls me. He's like, hey, this is Freddie from Hijos De Garcia. Hey, and he's like, are you, straight to it, you're like, are you free in 2 weeks? I'm like, yeah. Or like, what you got going on? Like studio, like a show or what? Yes, cuando me dice, no, well, we have a show, but we have practice like in a few days. So practicamos. And I feel like you were just like, you're just kind of nodding your head the whole practice. And I'm like, all right, that's a good time. And so just like, let's feel like that. He was looking like the whole time.
You like that? You like this? Yeah.
So and then
twerking and shit for no reason.
What about this?
Look at that.
Hey, he actually moved his ass though. He moved his thigh. What's up with that?
Replay that.
Hey, replay that on him.
I'm gonna delete that.
He moved his thigh.
All I did, that was drastic. It wasn't like, but look, I didn't lose contact with the couch though.
That's the worst part. He didn't lose contact with the eyes and just twerked one cheek.
No, that was actually crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
Damn, that's why you get me mad, because you made me do stuff like
I didn't even do nothing.
He said, you made me mad, you made me twerk. Look at what you did. You made me twerk.
You start shaking it and stuff.
Fuck.
I remember after that show.
Eso. Es todo lo que faltaba.
Pause,
todo lo que faltaba.
pause.
Hey, those are new shoes too, huh?
Bro,
My bad.
Oh shit.
that was my line.
Yeah, they're new shoes.
So at practice, you know, I started playing, and because you were like, oh yeah, you know, like you're digging it, and I'm like, okay, that's a good sign, you know, because I understood you guys' style, but like you said, back in the days, like I was like kind of all over the place, and I'm gonna tell you, en ese tiempo when I was with Kevin Ortiz, yo no me sentía like a gusto with the way I played regional, porque apenas tenía 1 year. I barely had 1 year playing regional. Like my whole life is pop, rock, todo the Latin beat, everything but regional. So in that year, es cuando me metí machín en ese grupo. And that's when you saw me. So I was not disciplined. No estaba, I didn't have nothing, no style, nothing. So after years, ya que me acomodé bien and I practiced more, pues ya,
Simón.
pues
Se
se dio, you know?
empezó a sentar el estilo más,
Yeah.
más centradito, güey, más sentado. Yeah, and honestly, when we tried you out right there for at the practice, that shit was great. Like, I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what we're looking for. And then on top of that, you're here in Vegas. And that's what I really wanted to see. You know, I really wanted to find everybody here in Vegas. You know what I mean? Because that shit, sí, es un rompecabezas, güey, trying to gather everybody from different states and stuff, having them live here. And it's crazy, you know? And but no way, honestly, like I said, your talent, your style really like wrapped around Hijos nicely, to where it just sounds solid way. Everywhere we go, the entire fucking sound, the whole structure that we give it together, it just sounds like the album's playing, you know, it sounds natural. It sounds like fucking bien marcado. Like if
I think it was because it was something that we all kind of built together with. Like when you joined, bro, our band was like in such a transformation
Yeah.
as far as like elementos musicales, you know? So when you joined, way, like it was almost like empezando, not the name, but musically empezando desde cero otra vez, in a way. No, maybe not cero because me and Freddie were still here, but
I see what you're saying, yeah.
from the base, from the bottom.
I feel like it even from the beginning, even though it doesn't sound like how we sound now, we sounded good because I feel like me and Sammy have been playing together, or we know our style desde añales, güey. Yeah. And obviously you guys as well. So I feel like that the foundation that he was saying to have that style ya sentado, güey, ya la experiencia ya more down the line.
And you needed that time, right? Like when Freddie hit you up the first time, it was too early, huh?
Well, he never hit me up.
Well,
Like the first time.
no, I saw what I saw.
but
what
okay,
kind of a
putting
talent
yourself
it
into
was.
that.
Oh, de ese momento.
A donde entraste.
Nada que ver, bro.
Different, right?
It was another drummer. It was a whole other
And
drummer.
even if Freddie would have hit me up back then,
You were too busy. You were with Kevin.
not only that, just like how Freddie said, I didn't.
It wouldn't
fit.
have matched.
It
Yeah,
would
it
not
wouldn't
have
have matched.
It wouldn't have
That's what I'm
matched.
So you're the músico that'll say, you know what? Aquí no.
Yo no quepo aquí. Yeah, yo no cabo.
Yo no cabo. Oh, yeah, would you be upfront like that,
Yeah, I would be upfront, but if I know that I can take out that style, give me like 2 weeks and I'll lock it down into
Okay.
that style.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Porque like I said it before, a drummer se tiene que acomodar al estilo de each artist and everything. You have to be disciplined. You have to. Te tienes que acomodar. If you don't do it, then you don't belong there. you know?
Exactly.
So I've learned along the years to,
Were you ever like that? Not wanting to acomodarte?
no.
No?
Since I was little, I had a teacher. Siempre me decía, you have to learn everything, all beats, all types of genres of music.
What's his name? You remember?
His name is Ricardo.
Mr.
But,
Ricardo?
Pero I was 16 years old.
Mr. Ricardo was his name, or was his last name?
Ricardo. I don't know his last name.
He was probably watching.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't seen him since then.
Not a
so.
single shout out.
Shout him out.
Something like saludos, mi compa Ricardo.
Shout out compa Ricardo, un maestro que me enseñó todas las herramientas para tener la mentalidad que tengo ahorita.
Hell yeah.
Saludos. But yeah, a drummer has to be super disciplined and be open to criticism. Why? Because the drummer messes up, the whole concert notices, músicos notices. Even the first show, the Corridos Fest.
Where we did it at Downtown Center?
Downtown.
Yeah.
In
I
Vegas?
remember the next day, te mandé videos. I'm like, bro, look how tight we are.
Oh,
bro.
Bro,
yeah.
people were saying that. They were asking, like, how long have y'all been playing for a while? Huh? And they were like, no, this is our first gig. Güey.
First gig.
Yeah.
Apenas empezamos.
Apenas.
Yeah.
Apenas.
It was the one with Zorrito.
Yeah.
He was on
Yeah,
bass?
yeah, el compa Alex.
That crazy ass motherfucker, güey.
Crazy? What do you mean crazy?
Hey, la neta, shout out to compa Zorrito, güey.
Zorrito.
It's because UYNs are like on a different level, way.
of what,
Yeah.
like talking or
I
like,
feel like just the food that you guys ate, like in 2000s.
Like,
Yeah. Like we had some
like, what do you
bullshit.
mean though? Like in a bad way or like
No,
what
in
do
a
you
good way. Like you,
mean?
bro.
Like talking or like how we are.
I'm
people,
saying
or-
like when I ask you how your day is, you're like, why you want to know?
nah,
I'm like, bro, relax, bro.
What you mean by that?
I have an iPad. Do you want an iPad?
sounds like peace and love, brother.
Peace and love, bro.
I come in
Chill.
peace.
You get bigger when you talk to me.
Really funny. What do you mean I'm funny? It's funny, you know. It's a good story. It's funny. You're a funny guy.
What do you mean? You mean the way I talk? What?
It's just, you know, you're just funny. It's fun, you know, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say? Funny how?
Just,
What?
you know, you're funny.
You mean,
So-
well, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Not just, you know, how you tell the story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Get the fuck out of here, Tommy.
You motherfucker. I almost had him. You stuttering prick, yeah. Frankie, was he shaking?
I'm saying like the milk was better, like the powder. You know what I'm saying?
Everything was all processed. That's why they're all buffed up and shit. You know what I mean?
Salud, boys.
Yes, sir.
Ni le
Salud,
están
compa Sam.
tomando.
Salúdele.
Yo ya casi acabo.
Ya me lo acabé.
And moving down the line to the final, the biggest,
The
the largest,
The loudest.
the most yumpest.
big boy.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about
The biggest YN of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, the biggest YN.
I'm saying,
of Las
you look it up
Vegas.
in a dictionary, he's right there.
Northtown, bro, of Nutty Northtown.
Nutty
Yeah,
Northtown.
yeah.
Buddy Northtown.
Yeah.
even said that before.
You rep Northtown or East Side?
But I'm not even from either, bro.
Damn. Where you from?
Shit, I live on. Oh, I can't even say that.
That's
here, bro.
north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
live
in
northwest.
This fool Northtown. Northwest, nah, sorry. Northtown, doggy.
That's Northtown.
Promise
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you're Northtown.
Northtown.
But I've never been the type of guy to like throw up the Northtown and shit. You know, or
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh,
throw
he
it
don't claim
up.
it. He don't claim it.
He's like, I never been the guy to throw it up. He's like, they already know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the type.
Yeah, he's like, I don't need to throw it up. They know
nuttiest-
whenever I go anywhere, you know.
Hey, what are you asking though?
The biggest nut.
Hey, they're like, what? What? The biggest nut?
It's because you said Nutty Northtown.
The biggest.
Yo,
Saul,
that's not even.
fuck?
Nah, it's like I'm talking about.
You barely realize what you said.
It's because the way he said it, he's tripping. The way he said it.
It's like the
Oh
biggest
my
nut.
God.
That's
No,
wild.
It's because you didn't have to
That's
say it like
crazy as fuck.
that. Ew, so let's finish your introduction.
Anyways, all right.
The biggest of the biggest.
The biggest, the largest, Nutty Northtown YM, because he is a Mexican. Oh, no, he's not.
I'm not Mexican.
YL.
YL. No, YH. Young Honduran.
I'm not even Honduran,
Oh,
bro.
I'm sorry. Salvadorian.
The biggest YS, the biggest the biggest young Salvadorian. That's right. Yeah.
Big boy. Big boy. Yes,
Nah,
sir.
Big Boy is kind of like a fucking freak of nature, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's a force.
Yeah. He's a force. Yeah,
force.
he's like it's basically when like an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
It doesn't go anywhere. It's
Yeah, it's just fucking. It's just.
what
Hey,
the snap-
it doesn't. It fucking unstoppable force and immovable object way.
Dilo.
He's like, and basically it creates the nutty north. Like,
Damn.
Before all of that, that was the most sophisticated thing I ever heard my brother say. What were you saying?
just no.
Just know.
yeah. Anyways, mi compa Moy has always been part of the fucking musicada of the new age. I guess I could say the new generation of Las Vegas músicos.
Yep.
Because back in, like, literally, it's almost like we fucking jumped like a chapter, no?
Yeah, there
Because
was no in between.
There was no in between,
No,
dog.
there wasn't.
It was either just all of us that were back in the like 2015s, 2014s and shit, just like causing fucking mayhem, dude.
Ruckus.
Chaos in the city. And then just, it was like a fucking moment of silence for some reason in Vegas.
You know why it is? And tell me if I'm wrong. It's because it takes a while for an artist to come out that's gonna inspire a generation.
Also,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Nah, that's what I think.
true.
Because
Nah,
Ariel
hell
came
yeah.
out, like, it takes a while. Like,
Yeah.
who inspired you guys? I got inspired by fucking Marito and Ramon Ayala. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have got inspired by Ariel.
I got inspired by y'all, bro. Literally, like. So
I'ma cry
basically,
now.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, you guys got inspired by like that genre, like that era, and then I got inspired by like the SMO era, you know, like tercera, hijos, fucking Arsenal, legado, you know,
That's
that genre
hard.
and stuff, you know.
That's
so
when you started
that's why I
listening
came.
to the Mexican music?
Nah, I mean, I started playing. Well, you guys have been playing, huh? Since like 2010 type shit. Y'all already been playing.
We were
huh?
kids, yeah.
We were kids, fool. Like, I was playing, we both started, you started at 13 with the bass, learning, and then you jumped on to play at 14, right? Same
You
thing.
started learning like in 09. I started learning like in 010. 010. In 10.
in 010. No,
11.
well, I mean, when I was 13, then that would have made, that would have been 2008. Yeah, you're right.
Dang.
Yeah, I would, yeah. I started playing in 2009. We were old.
Yeah, when I was 13, shit, that's when y'all were popping, you know. It was
You were
like,
born in
what,
2009, no way?
No, but yeah, like,
I get it.
No, but yeah, that's crazy. That's always crazy to hear, way that you went to the Smoke Me Out.
bro,
Here in
in
Vegas.
2019 in Silver Nugget, bro. If y'all there, if y'all know, bro. That shit was
bro,
cracking.
That was a fucking
Yeah.
movie,
It was,
dog.
bro. That shit lasted like 9 hours, bro. I got there like at
9
9. I got there at 9 p.m.
Yeah, bro.
And I left at 4:30, and I hadn't finished yet.
You know why? Because Silver Nugget allows, they don't have a limit way here in Vegas, or maybe just there. And Smoke
They
Me
give
Out,
you the keys and they're like, hagan lo que quieran. Like,
Literal,
like quemen el pinche lugar. Lo que
me cierran la
quieran.
puerta.
más llénenlo, por favor.
Bro, there was fools smoking crack like out of the pipes. There was fools like, bro. I was there just looking at this. I was like,
What?
what's going
He has
on?
never, he has never
Nah,
said
bro,
that story.
that was, they were probably hitting the fucking little weed pipe way.
Nah,
No
bro, you can really
mames.
see all the residue on the pipe way, like everything.
Who's
like,
were hitting crack at the
Bro.
Smoke Me Out tour?
They were not hitting
Bro.
crack, way.
Bro, I promise you, bro. I
In the
promise you.
bathroom?
No, like, bro, they didn't give a fuck. Literally, they were just right there. Like, they were hitting everything, bro. That's my first time smoking. Like, my first time drinking
Smoking what?
weed.
Oh, weird.
I was like, yo.
Nah.
Wait, you hit that shit with?
No. I was smoking weed.
Hold on.
You know what's crazy that you say that way? Because I don't know if it's Arsenal or Omar Ruiz. I think it's Arsenal. They would make it a joke of it, turning that after 2019, that 2020 we were gonna come back and we were gonna call it the Crack Me Out tour. Because of how crazy 2019 was, way. And that's
Bro, it
crazy that
was
you say that.
insane,
Hey,
bro.
but crack me out sounds gay as
Yeah, crack me out.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
now it's bad.
with the new definitions of what crack
Yeah,
means. Yeah,
pause.
you do not want to say, hey, we're coming out with the crack me out tour.
Fuck. Hey, I've been like on a roll, huh?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you've been,
terrible.
I don't know what. I don't know what.
Yeah,
What happened
a
to-
zesty roll. This was on a zest roll.
Zesty roll.
So's gonna start his own tour, Zest Me Out tour.
Nah.
It's gonna be so twerking with the accordion.
Hey, chill the fuck out, Jack. What the fuck?
Just one cheek, just one cheek, dog. Fuck.
Hey, I'm gonna sell that bitch out. ¡Oh, la verga!
It's probably the most sus episode y'all done, huh?
Bro,
Big time.
I'm telling you, I think we're gonna be famous after this, guys. We made it. We made it.
That's how you know.
You made it, Beaner.
What the? Hey, what the fuck?
You've never.
No. Don't ever be
that's the-
racist.
How it?
Have
Like
you heard
how? Like, dude, for real, this would be Patrick. Like, for real, living under a fucking rock. Like, you don't see no memes.
That's good.
You
I
don't
didn't
see
think that was that.
memes.
I know what you're talking about. Like that.
Yeah.
There's a African American version
beaner?
one.
Yeah, there's a one for like the black people and shit. But the Mexican one is funny too. Like he's like,
Stop,
he's
don't
like,
say
you
it
made
again."
it, Taco Boy.
I'm gonna cut that one.
Nah, it's funny, dude. What the fuck? But anyways, I mean, back to Compa Moy. You've been a musico all along, like if it was a fucking like a like a secret identity and shit.
Like he's been here.
I fucking caught you, you know? Nah, El Compa Moy has been part of the new generation of músicos that have come out of Las Vegas, Nevada, looking ass. And basically, he was always around in la pinche movida de la musical, like all the groups that we would be getting at the pedas and shit. Shit. Fuck, casi se me acaba el aire.
Respira,
Yeah.
Nadie te va a ganar la
I know.
palabra, hermano.
I know, I was talking almost like this to be able to fucking talk to her. You know?
Already got a breath.
Hey,
Yeah.
aquí tenemos tiempo, aquí.
And no, pues en un chingo de pedas, güey, that we would get the compas, you know, to come play and all that shit. Pues you would always pull up, you know, with that white bass that you had and shit.
Yeah, the Sismo bass.
Yeah, like, bro, you know, so out of nowhere, we were just in a moment where, oh yeah, fucking, I know a reason why. I mean, you guys know the reason why we needed a fucking bass player. We had to, out of emergency, we had to fucking get a replacement bass player, like, to just fucking come in and fill in. We're calling all around, and then so I was like, hey, well, I know the Compa Moy and all the fools, all the young, we've always called them the YNs, right? And he's like, let me hit him up. So Saul hits up Compa Moy, and then he's like, hey, he's like, you want to come practice, this and that, you know, tenemos chamba, whatever, you know, are you free? He's like, yeah, for sure. Down, like always and shit. Llega la práctica, güey. And again, it's like he's just fucking, it's like inserting like the right puzzle piece. You know what I mean? Like just fucking, it just fit perfectly. You know what I mean? As soon as he started playing, we're like, damn, like it sounds like you played with Norteño, güey.
Bro.
You know?
No, I appreciate y'all. No, that's crazy, bro, because I had never played Norteño before. Like, it had never called to my attention too much. But just because of the fact, like, whenever I thought of Norteño, like, I'd think of, like Norteño sax, you know, like, just, like, simple bass.
Yeah.
And, like, before that, I wasn't even, like, a bass player. I was more requinto, you know, like, locally, like, when you guys would get me, it would be, like, requinto. So, yeah, I mean, the fucking Saul called me and shit, and I was like, damn, like, I was looking hella nervous, bro, because I was like, damn, like, I want to go see these fools, and all these fools are, like, hitting me up to help them. It was for the Hollow show. It's already been a year and shit. That shit was sick.
Go.
Yeah. Hollows was the
So
first
the
one.
first show, bro. Hollow. That shit was
Damn.
hard.
Se mal
No, but
acostumbró.
No, but yeah, bro. I was hella nervous pulling up to the practice. I was like, damn, like, what if I sound buns? Well, okay, at that time I was like kind of asked because it was my first time hopping on like back on bass from Raquito.
Nah, you fit in perfectly.
were
No, like
good.
I have recordings from all the Griffin practices, and then when I hear like the first practice, and then I hear the most recent show, I'm like, damn, like, I
That's
was
a big
so
difference.
buns.
Because you know
But
why
we
it's
were
a big.
all-
You know why it's a big difference, también, carnal. Because you have nothing but músicos here to fucking really bounce ideas off of, or even just internally, like you're able to like really explore what you can do.
Like
You
it's a
don't-
high level
yeah,
of music being played.
Exactly. You don't have to limit yourself, and that's something that Sam has always told me también, that he doesn't feel like he has to limit himself to the limits that we could take this shit to now. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real. Yeah. No, for real. Shout out to compa Sammy because he's been like the one like helping me branch out to like different styles and stuff because I've never really been open to that type of stuff. Well, like up to now, I was always like, oh, like I'm tumbao, you know, like tumbao kid, like nata, fucking learning, you know, all the new style. But I've never been open to other stuff. But like he's opened me up to more, you know, to like take out more ideas and stuff.
He's opened you up?
Yeah, not like that, but you know, to my ideas.
Hey, sounds like yeah, he opened you up, and he's like, yeah, spread it open. Yeah, he spread that shit open.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
No, but yeah, bro. Like, nonetheless, though, like, I appreciate y'all, you know, for the opportunity and for, you know, for being so welcoming and stuff. You know, y'all hella sick ass team and everything. Bro.
Yeah, no,
Hell yeah,
thank you,
appreciate
bro.
it, big
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, hell yeah,
No,
appreciate
igualmente,
y'all
it's a
for
fucking pleasure having all three of you guys here, man. Honestly.
let's
To
go.
finally fucking say that this is Hijos de Garcia, big dog. And then also a big fucking announcement to everybody. What were you gonna say?
Never mind.
Never mind. What were you gonna say?
I'm just gonna be doing this.
No, another big announcement to the people watching at home. For the first time in a lot of fucking years and in a few albums that have passed, you're finally gonna see like a classic fucking Hijos de Garcia portada with every member in the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Next album cover.
The freshest.
The freshest.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And I mean, we got a long ways away. Just let them know. El Paso, we're gonna be there when?
Oh, El Paso, the 3rd of May.
The 3rd of May para que se reporten raza, porfa.
Look,
Cáiganle,
We're gonna be
cáiganle.
up there.
Lléguenle.
Para toda la gente de El Paso, Texas, we're gonna be at Michelada Fest on Sunday. For people at home that are now gonna become possibly your guys' fans as well, Dios quiera así. Let's start off with you, Misa. Just a brief or a quick story que tú dirías, this is where my mind was open to music. This is where the gates of music opened up for me. Like donde como que te realizaste, güey. Where the as a musician, you always know when that moment in time of your life that the music just shines a light on you, where you're like, holy shit, this is what I was supposed to do. What was that moment for you?
That moment actually came the first gig we had together.
At downtown?
Yeah, downtown, yeah. Because it was probably one of my first big stages, I guess.
So you never felt that throughout your entire time that you were playing music? I mean, like when was the first time in your life, like
Oh, I
the
thought
very
you were
first
talking
time
in
when you
terms
were
of
like,
us.
wow, like I fell in love with music, like music shined its light on you, where you're like, damn.
I come from a family of musicians. My dad he's a músico también. Él trabajó en México he was a musician for like 20 years out there.
Damn.
Norteño igual. Mis tíos también tienen bandas allá de los dos lados de la familia.
Viene
Entonces,
viene en la
pues,
sangre.
viene en
por
la
eso.
sangre.
Oh, yeah.
Mi papá pues siempre, él le gusta cantar y...
¿Y abuelos o tampoco?
Mi,
Nomás
mi abuelo, fíjate que mi abuelo cuando estuvo joven allá en México, en los ranchitos, él taloneaba también, o sea, con su guitarra y se iba de pueblo en pueblo a cantar, o sea, a
Zacatecas,
sacar-
right?
No, Durango. Sí, Gómez Palacio, Durango. Bueno, ellos son yo nací en Gómez Palacio. Hay un pueblito que está como a 40 minutos de ahí, se llama León Guzmán. Shout out León Guzmán, a toda la gente allá. De ahí es mi abuelo, mi papá también, mi mamá. Sí, entonces, pues desde muy chico mi papá siempre me trató de inculcar la música, la música norteña, la clásica, y
¿Te gustaba o la rechazabas?
fíjate que la rechacé de principio. Mi
Yeah.
papá me compró una guitarrita y me quiso enseñar, pero como no,
Yeah.
I didn't see an attraction yet.
Simón, ¿no te llamaba la atención?
No me llamó la
Yeah.
atención.
Creo que eso es lo que está pasando con mis niños ahorita, güey. Like, están entre pláticas y que sí, que no, y que sí les enseñe.
Los tienes que dejar decidir
Ya,
a ellos.
no, like, sí, yo les platiqué, pero luego de repente vienen conmigo y dicen, hey, dad, can you call tío Saúl para que me enseñen el acordeón? You know, because they want to learn the accordion.
I'm down.
Tiene que venir de ellos porque mi papá también, güey. Él me enseñó primero y ya me dejó. Nunca me dijo, no, tienes que. Él me dejó.
Right. Tiene que
Él me
salir de
dejó
ti,
hasta que, pues yo ya creo que cumplí los 11 años, 12 años, güey. Oh, no, I was going into freshman year. I was born in September, so por un ratillo, por unas 2-3 semanas, yo tenía 13 años, güey, on freshman year. Entré y pues ahí es cuando, pues, Freddy sabe, güey, que te empieza a gustar la atención, las morritas y la chingada.
Ajá.
Entonces, yo tenía...
¿Qué pasó, pues?
No,
¿Qué
¿por
pasó?
qué?
¿Cómo que Ferdy sabe?
No, pues...
Ni modo que se vaya a ofender.
Ni modo que digo,
Ni modo que te vas a ofender tú.
No, pues,
sí,
porque
sí.
él tenía historias similares de que él desde morrillo, pues,
Simón. Pero tú desde más morrito, pues we started 13.
Sí.
Tú dices 9, 10, you know?
Sí, yo empecé más temprano, pero no a tocar así como ustedes, así.
Ok.
That was later on. pues en ese entonces I had a crush on a girl, güey. Y pues ya sabe uno, tiene ideas ahí de que, ay, y si me pongo a tocar la guitarra, a lo mejor y pues
Una
le
serenata,
gusta o
pues.
algo.
Yeah.
And my dad, I fucking learned 3 chords, like those little finger chords and shit. Y de ahí.
Oh, aprendiste para cantarle a una muchacha.
Nunca lo hice, güey, la neta.
No mames.
No lo hice porque, pues, nada más no se hizo, güey, no.
Nada más,
Era otro.
Nada más.
Se fue. Pues de ahí me obsesioné, güey. O sea, de que agarraba la guitarra, llegaba a la casa, güey, la guitarra y horas ahí, güey. Lo que pensaba casi siempre. Empecé a tocar con grupos aquí locales. Es cuando conocí al Sammy. I think it was the first time I felt like, fuck, this is my passion, this is what I want to do. It was at a place called Casino Lounge.
From Vegas, you know what it is.
Yeah, that time, talking about 2015, 2016, like that was the place to be at, you know?
Alta Consigna, Ariel Camacho.
All that
Days,
shit was
all
there,
that
yeah.
shit.
And we played once. We played at La Noche, güey, y la neta estuvo chingón. Y go, fuck, but this is what I love. Like, was entertaining people and people, you know, liking that shit and feeling it there, you know?
That's dope, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I like hearing this because everybody's story is so different. Way yours happened in physical form of what you were seeing in front of you. For me, it happened in behind a computer screen watching fucking Gerardo Ortiz do his thing. Even before I was doing anything in the music, you know what I mean? I just remember feeling that fucking rush of adrenaline, way, where I was like, holy shit, this is what I need to do. Y ahí yo sentí, y fíjate, güey, like that was when I was barely learning guitar and I got obsessed with.
How old are you right there?
I don't know, like 12?
12?
Yeah.
Dang.
Like 12, 13, por ahí.
Yeah.
That was around the time that I was learning the guitar in order to transition into the bajo quinto. Because I told my dad, if I prove myself on the guitar, will you buy me the quinto?
That's
He's like, yeah.
It's exactly the same thing that happened to
Yeah,
me.
and I proved myself on the guitar. A $16 guitar from fucking Broad Acres.
Yeah.
From El Suame Abierto.
La
güey.
que están colgadas ahí
Shout
con
out
un hilo, güey, ahí.
Yeah, Broad
Shout out
Acres,
Broad
making
Broad
dreams
Acres,
happen.
yeah.
Making dreams happen, for real.
$16 guitar. Güey.
Shout out to the people there.
Yeah,
the
the
people that work
people,
there.
the people, yeah.
The people that sell all that stuff, shout out to them, for real.
Yeah.
No, la neta, güey. O sea, that's crazy how different that shit was. A ver,
Yeah.
tú, compa Sam.
Me, I think it was when I was 10, bro. I grew up in church. You know, I grew up in church. And to make the long story short, there was a moment where my mom takes me to their little practices that they have, you know, for the band there. And I was 10 years old.
No, you didn't have any experience with
Bro,
music?
listen to this. No experience, never touched drums, never touched an instrument. But at the house, my mom saw that I was like hitting the pots, the pans, just grabbing, like starting, like, you know, just start being a little kid. But she was like, oh, maybe like le gusta la música. So me lleva, and they had like a little break. Bro, tell me why I get on the drums. First time in my
Without
life.
anybody telling you to
Nobody
do this.
has ever taught me. I've never held a pair of drumsticks in my
No,
hand.
but nobody told you to get on there.
No, I was just like, oh, let me go sit down. Bro, I just started playing a beat like a Boots and Cats, like a, you know? And bro, más chaparro de lo que estoy ahorita, you know? Like 10 years old, all you
Pues
see
ni modo que más alto.
Yeah, ni
¿no?
modo que más alto.
Yo encogí.
I grew up the wrong way.
A mí me hicieron chiquito.
Yo soy como Benjamín.
Benjamin Button.
Botón.
Yeah, Benjamín Botón. Yo soy como Benjamín Botón.
Es un botoncito.
Un botoncillo. So, they had
Soy un botoncito. That's funny, güey.
So then I got on the drums. I started playing, and everybody's like, ¿quién está tocando? Y pues nomás se veían las manitas ahí, you know? And at that moment, I'm like...
Hey, las manos y el mohawk.
No, pero at that moment, I was like, esto no es... This is es un don de Dios. It's like, es algo que, like, you know? And at that moment, I'm like... You know, vi como una luz de like, just a bright
Like
light, just
literal, a ti te
Yeah.
tocó Dios. Like,
Yeah,
boom,
it was
you
just
did
like
it.
boom, and I was like, oh, you know, Y pasaron los años, y a los 16 años, which was like 6 years later, which I didn't stop playing, le seguí, and I'm like, I actually do want to do this forever. And I always knew that I was going to do exactly this. Like, yo sabía, and I don't know where this is going to take me, but I see music as like a car, that it's going to take me where I'm supposed to be. But right now, it's just enjoying this process, enjoying what we've built so far. And when I get to that spot, it's going to be like,
But just make sure you look out the windows of the car. Make sure you enjoy
make
it.
sure you enjoy it. Yes,
Because when you get to the destination,
Enjoy
you're
the
done.
trip, yeah.
Like you're
enjoy
there.
the process. That's what
Like
I'm
you're
saying. Enjoy
there.
the process. Look out the window and aprovechar every moment. But that's how it happened to me. And pues gracias a Dios, hay un talento aquí.
And also remember, everybody has their own destiny and their own trip and their own destination.
Yep.
Journey.
Yeah, they have their own destination of where they are gonna end up, no matter si te quites o te pongas, güey. So, no matter if you feel like, oh, this is where I wasn't supposed to end up at, I would have never have guessed it. Whether it's high or low expectation, like it's something that you must feel like, yeah, because if not, you're just gonna be another soul suffering way for their eternity. You know what I mean? Once you accept, like, wow, like de veras estoy queriendo disfrutar el proceso, and I love the journey I'm on, you'll realize that the journey was what was important the whole time. It was
And not
never
the
the
destination,
destination.
yeah.
Yeah, it was never the destination, because if you feel that once you get to that destination and you look back and you can smile and feel happy and proud of what you've done, that's what it was all fucking worth it. You know, it's not the fuck, I backstabbed so many people, I did so much bullshit just to get to what I see in front of me, and I'm here now. And then you look back and it's a fucking road to hell. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, yeah, we all want money, we all want the fame, we all want all that shit, but it's genuinely, all of this shit boils down to being a test of how you're willing to fucking either stay true to yourself, or whether you're willing to fucking lose yourself along the way.
I think you said the right word, the correct word, the willing. Like, I think that connects into like, hey, like, Dios te dio un talento, all of us individually. And I feel like, you know, when we move on from this life, I feel like Dios is gonna be like, hey, what'd you do with the
Yeah, what did you
talent
do
I
with it?
gave
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you didn't do anything. That's kind of how I see it. It's like, so like, you have the talent, all right, go do it, go do something with it. Like, you like,
What do you think happens si lo desprecias? What do you think happens?
I feel like you go back into life again, like to this world. You're born in again, but without talent.
Damn. Oh my God.
So it could teach you so it could teach your soul, not you. So it
Yeah.
could teach your soul
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
appreciate, or it's teaching you another lesson of like, oh, look, now you're in a fucking body that doesn't know how to do shit like this. That's not blessed, you know, by that, by those superpowers, because they are superpowers. To be able to understand music that way, it's a superpower. You know what I mean? Compa Moy.
But yeah, I feel like
He's like, I was just born with it.
nah, just since I'm not like Mexican and stuff, like I never was around that type of music, or like I have no musicos in my family, like no grandparents, like nothing that did music, and especially like I was never around like listening to that type of music. But it happened. It was it was a mistake how I got into music, but it was a good mistake because I wouldn't be where I am. But basically, I was entering middle school, and I was interested in they have like electives in middle school, like where you choose to do like like different little things. And I was trying to join robotics because I was a lot of on that tech stuff, like I was always like on like helping my mom fix like her computer, like helping my cousin like set up their stuff. And I was trying to join robotics, but they were like, oh, like it's packed. So the only thing that's open right now is mariachi.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, like
That's what was
mariachi,
always
like,
open.
He's like, man, that's gay as fuck.
Yeah, literally. Like I put me in, and for the first 2 weeks, everybody was grabbing the guitar, and I was just there, like I was that kid in the back of the class, like on my phone. By the time I was already smoking, so I was like, faded, like,
You didn't give a fuck.
yeah, I was just on my phone, like I would always get in trouble, like for not doing nothing. But then one day, I had got it. No, for those 2 weeks that I didn't do shit, I was trying to get out the class. I would go every day, like, hey, like take me out this, like I can't be in here, bro, like it's like whack. Yeah. But yeah, I never really liked like actual mariachi. But the first time I actually got the guitar, I was like, man, I mean, they're not gonna take me. I might as well just try. And then the first day, I was already behind because I hadn't done nothing for 2 weeks. But I picked it up fast. Like that first day I got it, I had picked it up like fast, and I was like, damn, like it's sick, like hearing like just like actually like playing and holding one. Like I had never held a guitar before. And I was like, damn, that's sick.
Hey, what Freddie said right now is like, aunque te quites, like it's just meant for you, bro. Like you were supposed to do it.
What grade was that?
That's
Sixth grade, bro.
Sixth?
Yeah, I was 12. I was 12.
Was young.
Yeah, and then after that,
You were
like,
smoking at 12 years old.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, me and Spetty, shout out compa Spetty.
We just burned out Spetty right now. Me and Spetty were
No,
smoking.
No, but yeah,
I'm gonna burn somebody out right now. No, Yo
Nah, but
conozco
yeah.
a alguien.
I was like,
No,
That's
but yeah,
right,
after I learned my first ever song, like with the class, I decided like to take it. They would let us rent the guitars out, and then I took it home. And the first ever song I learned, I decided to explore other stuff like with guitar. And then I seen Chris, they had just released like Fire Up. It was like 2 weeks old or something. And I heard it because it was on my like recommended for you on YouTube. And I heard it, I was like, damn, this fool got flow, bro. So then I took it out, and then once I took that song out, bro, I was like, nah, bro, that's what I gotta do, bro. I was like, it's a rap, but like I fucking love guitar and shit.
Yeah,
And after that, I just branched out to more stuff,
what about you, son? What was your moment that you felt like how you do the
I didn't know I didn't know I was interviewed. This is the Hijos De Garcia episode,
yeah, literally.
right? My moment was probably, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. My moment that made me want to get into music was when I saw you get home with Rao and you were counting your money.
Yeah.
So,
It was like, that's what I want to do.
So like,
Bro, Freddie
the
was-
money in the
he was
bitches,
that type
man.
of brother that'll pull up and won't even like, he won't say nothing. He just pulled up, put his stuff away and shit. He just did this. Let me see if they can.
Whoa,
He
I thought you were
just
gonna
he
do
did
something.
this. No, he's like started counting, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" As soon as I saw that,
this
bro,
is what you call money.
this is, and I was like, "Yo, how did you get that?" He's like, "I play with Raul," and I was like, "How can I play with you guys?" And I asked Raul, and he was like, "Look," he showed me a picture of a bass guitar. Way, he's like, "This is what we can use in our band," and I'm like, "What does that do?" We were in his car. Way, he had fucking like two 18s, bro, biggest subs ever. He's like this right here, boom, blast it. I felt that shit in my fucking chest, bro. I was like, no,
Like how you like how you do your beat.
Hey, nah, not really. Because if you would have said, I was hoping you did not say, I felt that shit in my fucking guts.
What the fuck is you
Nah, that's passive way. That's passive.
yeah. So it was that way. It was
Hey, wait, question. When you started gigging with Raul, would he pay you full price in the beginning?
Yes,
Yeah.
we go equal, everybody.
we always went equal.
That's
for,
good.
for
That's sick,
until-
man.
Hey, back
Forever.
then, how much would you get paid per hour?
Yeah. What were the rates back
we would
then?
charge as Nos Escoltas, we would charge 150 the hour when it was 3.
Dang.
So 50.
15.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
that was
cuatro escoltas.
a.
It was called Los Cuatro Escoltas.
Yeah,
and there was always 3 of us.
Yeah,
that
We do
was funny
150, right?
actually.
We do 150.
Yeah, like 150 because siempre nos tocaba de like 50
15 hour,
each.
15 hour basically.
Yeah,
that was
each.
that was a range
That's
for,
how it was
for a
back then,
while.
yeah,
Yeah,
50.
Yeah, and then
how it was back then.
empezamos a subir where we got to the point where we were doing 300?
300,
300.
was
Yeah,
the
we were
highest
doing
ever.
100 an hour each.
Back then, it was good.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good,
we
man.
did.
That's
With Raul,
so-
we did do 300
Dude,
an
100
hour.
an hour back in those, like the.
Oh, dog.
That was money, way.
Viejo, no.
Yeah,
no,
300 back in those days, fool. For a local, you were doing it, fool. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know all the YNs right now. They charge a lot now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, it's different.
The minimum is 300.
Yeah, that's what I. That's
Local-
what I
Per
locally.
músico, but I'm saying per grupo. What is it now? Like regular, like on the regular base.
Like 450.
I mean, it depends. If it's like the 3-piece guitars,
You can get away.
300, 350.
Yeah.
But if it's norteño, like 4-piece, like 450, 500.
400 or 500, right?
Yeah, no, dog. When we started fucking, when Clavo and Ruben pulled up for the first time, and we had a few left, fucking tocadas that we had left, we were charging them at 450, thinking that we were like fucking overcharging big time.
One of the last privadas that we had, I remember there's even a video. I think it was like 7 bills. I remember
never
that.
played 7.
Yeah, we
Here in
charged
Vegas?
700. No. We went out of state.
Oh.
There's a video of the privada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing blue shoes and we
Back
play
then,
Okay, no,
Usually back then, yeah.
7 bills to step out.
To get out,
and
in
it's
Vegas
cool.
we were charging $450, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, we're charging a lot.
Well, that was normal, but back then was like,
That was a lot.
well, for you guys, I mean, you guys were already,
Yeah, we
around that
had
time,
been in
yeah.
it for a while.
yeah.
For me, it was crazy because it wasn't playing. You know what I mean? It wasn't the playing part. The playing was something that I had always done. Way there's the second grade. I remember you're 5 in kindergarten, 6, 7. When I was 7, my brother Raul he got into an accident and he was in a cast on his legs for a year and a half or some shit like that, some long ass time. My dad le compró un piano so he could learn para que se distrayera, and Raul picked it up super quick with like this music book that I remember that he used to have. I remember I would always bug Raul, can you teach me? Can you teach me? And he would just teach me how to play like with the 2 fingers and shit, the teclado, right? Él ya estaba tocando en un grupo, I don't know if it's called like De Sonido or some shit like that, but I remember the people that he used to play with. It was my dad's compas and shit. Tenían un grupo así como de puro sonido, güey.
Simón.
De puros teclados and all that shit. En eso, I remember that my dad se la pasaba, también, like, igual como chambeaba, igual tiraba fiesta, güey. Igual siempre andaba pisteando o trabajando. And in one of those times, I remember I was looking for something for me to kind of like play a beat on, right? And I would find like these little sticks around the house. And I remember I found one of Raul, when he would go into surgery, they would give him these like pink, like Pepto-Bismol ass pink trays for vomit and shit, right? De la anestesia. And I remember I would use that, like flip it around, and that would be my little drum and shit. And I would just play on the side of the porch while my be over there with his friends next to like this big plant, I remember, and they would play music. Y pues I would just be like tapping away, like trying to follow a beat, like just naturally, like just by myself. Raul ends up getting into another grupo where they had a drum set también, and I was trying to fuck around with the drum set.
Here in Vegas?
No, LA.
Oh.
I was young as fuck, like 8 years old. And I remember I would get on the drum set to try to fuck around with it, and I liked it, and yes and no, or whatever. Y así me la pasé, güey, toda la vida, like just fucking around with music. I always liked it,
Yeah.
But the moment that I was like, fuck, this is for me, where I was like, oh shit, like it woke up something, inside my soul in a way. Was that video talking about the Gerardo Ortiz one, all the way over here. Ya cuando nos movimos para acá, Gerardo Ortiz was the fucking most famous person in the world. And this video way of just some random vlogger fucking recording him from like the vantage point of like looking all the way down the hall, watching him come in and being swarmed by fucking reporteros y que la chingada, güey. Walking in with a fucking luxurious ass mink coat, a fucking black tejana, and he's coming in, way. And then basically, ya llega Gerardo, takes off his fucking coat. He has all that spiky shit on him, le dan un micrófono, way, and this fool just kind of like, casually jumps up, like I just saw, like, I was like, fuck, man, like that shit looks so amazing, like
Yeah.
the whole backstage process right there,
Yeah.
like he looks so important, he looks so like damn, he's about to deliver some crazy shit. He's fixing his thing, and okay, and then he says something, the fucking crowd erupts, way, and I'm getting chills right now just remembering this video.
Yeah.
The crowd de por sí ya estaban fucking like already buzzing, like super loud. And then he just says something and then runs up those stairs, and the vlogger just kind of like does this and shit. And I see the silhouette of compa Jera like this. You know how he always does this and puts his hand behind or whatever.
Yeah.
Así. And then just fucking explosion of sound, way. De la gente gritando, way. They were louder than the sound system. Type shit, way.
Yeah.
And then all of his musicians were in encapuchados, way.
Go back,
Yeah, like just fucking
Sweating bullets.
sweating through the fucking thing, way. Yeah. The capucha was soggy, right?
Estaba escurriendo, it was dripping the...
Way. At that moment, dog, when I heard the fucking screams, me dio like escalofríos, way, like in my face, and
There's otro video, right?
all through video, I was sitting in my desk like glued to the fucking screen, way. and we had the fatback computer with the
Oh,
little
yeah.
speakers and shit.
AOL days.
You're
or
fucking
what?
maximum
yeah,
speakers
no,
out.
yeah. Bro, like that moment for me fucking spoke to the rest of my life. Way.
I feel like Gerardo was a big inspiration for a lot of us. He was for me, you know.
And of course his music was the fucking shit. But I feel like at that moment I disconnected all of the huge talent that he does have, and I just connected it to the moment of me feeling like I was that person, regardless of who it was.
Right.
Regardless of who it
Just
was,
like in his shoes.
the whole video just spoke to my soul. Way. You get me?
You said 12 years old?
Right there. Yeah, no, like 11, 12,
That was
11,
Gerardo
12,
when
yeah.
he was balding, way. That was pre. That was about the time where money was kicking in and his hair came in afterwards.
Yeah. Who got rich and got a full head of hair.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All I've been talking about in these past episodes, where I feel like music has a god, like a diosa, like a beautiful entity. Yeah, I feel like that is what spoke to all of us in our
Yeah,
moment.
that's true.
That we were like, holy shit, this is
It
what it
chose
is.
us,
Yeah,
man.
that's where she literally shines the light on you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you have what it takes. You can do it.
That's true. It does feel like that though. It does feel like that because
In hindsight.
and nadie los, like nobody was on our ass way, like not like get in that shit, you know? Like a lot of the times my dad always had a piano y también I would listen to like whatever was on and I would try to me llamaba la atención sacar la melodía ahí, güey, en el piano for some fucking reason.
Let me paint the scenario and anybody can answer. Let's say it is entity. Let's say it is, like how Freddy says. Like, let's go with that, you know? Why do some músicos, because right now you're saying like it's crazy how like llegaste to do something great, right? Like doing successful stuff. It was because tú no te rendiste. You didn't quit. You kept going. You kept practicing when nobody was there. You kept doing, but when they didn't have to tell you, right? And I can say all that, and then I know that it could also be like something gave you that power to do that, right? What happens? Why? Anybody can answer it. Why is it that some quit or not quit, but some don't have that? Why is it that some get touched? Why is it that they get motivated to do it and then lo dejan?
I feel like it probably wasn't for them in the first place, you know, even though probably they got touched, like or
Enlightened or something?
like by music and shit. Like I feel like it wasn't for them.
I get a feeling that they never got the light on. them.
Yeah, exactly.
I get a feeling that they were trying to fake it.
Mm.
You know,
Oh,
I get a feeling they were trying to fake it, or they're still searching for that light to shine on them.
Yeah,
Like for all of us, it actually shined, and for all of us, we actually went out and did something about it because we felt it in ourselves to do it without anybody telling us to, and to get to these levels that we are doing it at. And I feel like some of those musicians that look like they lost it, I don't think they ever got touched by the light.
I agree with because I probably an example, like Freddie was saying, like it probably was never for them.
Don't say a name though. Like.
Like no, I'm just saying Freddie was saying like it's probably never for them. I don't know.
I thought you were about to say a name of an artist right now.
I'm not.
You're saying
Espérate,
general.
déjalo digo.
Dale.
And I feel like my experience was probably like a testament to what he said, way because I stopped playing for a while. Way. I think after
I remember that.
after I left, I stopped way completely. Way. And it's funny because after a few years, I got a call from Baca, way, Jesus Baca. And un día me habló, hey, güey, they gave me your number. Ocupo, pues, Quintero. And I was like, la neta, pues, no, ya no toco, yo. And he was like, I really...
quites,
es como que ahí estaba... Y ese día, güey, funny enough, that day we played for Freddie, güey.
Oh, sí fuiste.
Yeah, that day, yeah, we played for Freddie. That day, I have a picture on my phone. That was like 2017, way. And that was the first time in years, way. And it was one of the craziest fucking nights.
Yeah.
Cause it was before Baca was,
Signed and
yeah,
everything.
it was before that. And I was like, fuck, this fucking incredible musician and shit is
We are playing and tocamos en un, that was a crazy night.
In a nice house or something?
It was a house, way. That night I made him, personally, yeah, platicamos bien, güey, like for the first time ever. And I'm gonna tell a story, way. It's a crazy story, güey. It's a fucking crazy story, güey. Ese día, güey, yo tenía una troca, güey, a blue F-150, 97, güey. And I picked him up because at that time he didn't have a car. We pulled up, güey. As soon as we pulled up to that gate, la banda del tiempo se me chingó ahí, güey. Ahí, like, I pulled up, and, like, ya no, we was like, we were turning, apenas llegamos y nos parqueamos, güey. Ahí tocamos ahí unas 2 horas, 3 horas, güey. Tocamos ahí. De ahí nos fuimos a, se llamaba El Imperio, donde está en la Fremont. We played there for like another 5 hours, güey. And
¿O para allá te los llevaste?
no. That was after
On
his
your
gig.
first night coming back.
Yeah. And then that day, that night, dejamos la troca y nos fuimos nos colamos con alguien más. Llegamos así, tocamos, yo iba acá a esas 5 horas, güey. And I was like, fuck, bro. At the 5th hour, like, I'm done, güey. Ya no puedo más. Y también ya pues ya. Entonces, un señor ahí, güey, pues un compa de él, nos le dio la llave de su troca, güey. Y su troca era manual. Y ni yo ni Jesús sabíamos manejar el manual, güey. Entonces ahí como pudimos, güey, el pinche hijo se andaba metiendo en las banquetas a la verga. No podíamos agarrarle bien, güey. Bro, 3-4 cops passed, I thought we were gonna get stopped, güey. He dropped me off, güey. When he dropped me off, I got out the car. Había una pistola, güey, abajo, güey. Under his seat, güey, like his seat. And I was like, fuck, güey, if we got stopped, it would have been over, güey, neta. Ese día...
¿Y esto era después de la privada?
Yeah, this was my first night back, güey.
Damn.
And pues sí, he cashed me out and la chingada, güey. You know, everything was cool. And I was like, fuck, bro, what the fuck? Like, I haven't had something like this in a long time. Like, it's been fucking years. And going back to what I was saying, I feel like it was because it was my destiny to go back. Like, it was pulling me back because I was supposed to be.
I could think it ties in with spiritual and physical. Yeah. So spiritually is like, hey, like it could be like destiny and all this stuff, you know. But physically, what I mean is like you putting in the work and being disciplined with yourself and like, hey, voy a sacar esos acordes. I'm gonna practice this, drums, whatever, you know. So I feel like it all ties in, and I something that my dad se quedó algo en mi mente. What he taught me when I was young is like preparation meets opportunity. So if you're prepared and the opportunity comes, it's for you.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna add on to that, bro, cause one time me and Freddie had a one-on-one. It was on the way back from one show, but you were driving and I was in the front seat with you. And we were just talking while everybody else was asleep, and Freddie was telling me something like, "Oh, like the more you advance in music and like the more bigger things you do, like you just see people like drop like flies." That's what you told me. You were like, "Oh, you just see people quit, stop as soon as you keep going up. Like gets lonelier the more you get." And it's true. I feel like anybody could be touched because I know so many fools that are like 10 times the caliber of musicals that like I've seen, but they just don't do nothing with it. Like probably either because like how they are, you know, like how they are as people that they can't get nowhere because, you know, like they
like
just
to be in their comfort zone or something.
That or like how to explain it? Like when the opportunity shows, like they just don't want to take, you know, because of that same comfort, or also like the intentions they have, like how some people just want to do it like pure money, like they really don't love it. Like they could have all the talent in the world, they could be able to do anything, but like if you don't really fuck with it, like, you know, it's like it's not gonna really
There's
like.
also another reason too. There's people that don't believe in themselves, bro. Genuinely don't believe in themselves. They need someone to believe in them in order for them to do something.
Yeah.
When those people are no longer around, they don't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, and they can have all the talent.
I was like that, I ain't gonna lie. I think I was like that type of person, and being in música, it really helped me get out of that shell way. Like for real. Like I used to be like that machine.
Like in which way though?
Like just
not believing in yourself?
Maybe not that, but I guess just being in my comfort zone. You know, just being super in my comfort zone, and then like not telling myself I don't believe in myself, but just not having, like, I've never had in my body the voice that tells me go do that shit. My like if I had to say I had a voice, my voice is like, you're good right here.
Mine doesn't leave me alone.
Yeah, Freddie's is like, you better do that shit, pussy.
Yeah. No,
Freddie's talk
my
shit to her.
subconscious has always fucking like fucked with me. Fool, yeah, like picando. Like I can't sleep, way.
Like you have two devils on the shoulder. You don't have a devil and an angel.
Nah,
You still have two badass.
yeah.
Doing like
Yeah, but not even that. Not even bad. I think I've my mentality has pushed me to bring everybody along with us. To where we are now and what we're gonna be doing this year.
Like I've told you before, I'm like it's a lot of things on your shoulders. Like one, just you, but then at the same time together as like his brothers. And I can only imagine like the caliber of pressure and when you're thinking about your family, thinking about the whole team. And
Yeah.
And but I also hope that we serve as a cushion for you, in terms of like pues tener esa confianza también de just not have everything on you, like Saul is here, everybody's here, all the team is here, and now that you have it, I feel like things flow a little bit better.
I genuinely feel like aparte de la pasión de la música that I feel like I've had all these years, I feel like stepping into now the music executive role, it really has opened up another passion of mine that I guess I've been experimenting ever since I was a teenager, having all these jobs and, being very good with, talking to people and selling shit and fucking kind of like convincing situations to happen. You know what I mean? And I feel like I've woken up another part of me that I can genuinely say like I enjoy being this stressed out or having this weight on my shoulder because this is what I'm meant to do.
You're
as
like
well.
evolution of Freddie, like a step up of
Right.
You opened up a new. Like what did you say on the other podcast where he was like the Charizard or the
Yeah, like he evolved.
He evolved.
he evolved.
Yeah.
He's
He
evolving
evolved.
into like the
Yeah.
Charizard.
So would you say that kind of played into bringing like the little spark back for the music in a way?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like being into the executive side made you realize like, all right, I need to get back on the music side. Yeah.
Definitely. Because it just brought back the spark of everything. You know what I mean?
did we help?
Yeah,
That's part-
this is
that's part
exactly
two?
what helped. Yeah, no, yeah, that's why we're having this conversation. This was like,
That's why
like when a girl's trying to say like, "But am I pretty?"
But am I?
Would you like me if I was a bug or
Yeah.
something?
But the good thing is that Freddie also like and Saul, they allow us to like have our roles, like obviously Freddie and Saul are oversee all creative, everything that we do creative wise.
Yep.
But he allows us to take part of our role as músico and be like,
And be in charge of it.
play how you play, way. Like, sácalo. He's not like, no. Obviously, collectively, if things are not good, obviously he'll say, but he lets us be, and I feel like that's good also because, he's letting us have a responsibility also of the sound of how we sound, how things like that, having a creative freedom for us to do more.
in the making of any album that we're gonna do, like for example, the new album. And by the way, this was one of the announcements, the news. The 5th of February, we start filming we start recording our official album. We have from the 5th to the 11th.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a major role in productions of albums because, it's not like back then where it was just me and Saul kind of, doing everything at the studio and then just getting piece by piece and everybody coming in on their own terms and shit. Like, nah, now it's always like, it's always all 5 of us in the studio, just listening to one another, doing shit, bouncing ideas off of each other. I think that's it's a much better way of producing the album because you get the input from everybody.
Before we wrap up, guys, it's been a fucking hell of an episode, hell of a season finale. I want to get a good anécdota, a good story from you guys that you could say of being with us. What is your favorite memory of being with Hijos de Garcia? And we'll start We'll start with let's switch it up. We'll start with Compa Moy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, bro, the first Hollow show, bro, like it was just like my first time, like being on a stage that big, and then like especially like first of all that like big stage, and then like playing with you guys, you know, like listening to you guys, and then seeing you guys, and then like going from like watching you to then like playing with you, you know, like that feeling, that first concert feeling, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. Like inside, I couldn't even like comprehend it, bro. I was faded too that day. I remember I had a joint in my ear.
He was like
vibing.
He's like, it felt like the first hit of weed.
Bro, it was like, yeah, it's like the first time you do something like that you really love. Like I had never imagined that I was gonna do something like that, like not that soon, you know. Like I always like wanted to do something big in music, but I never knew like how soon it would come or like what it would be, you know. But yeah, just that first feeling of like doing something like bigger, bro. It was crazy, bro. So
yeah, I mean, it has a lot to do with your skill, bro, and how the type of person that you are. Because we care a lot about that. Like, you could be the sickest músico in the world, pero si tienes una personalidad that we can't get along with, it doesn't matter. It just won't work. And honestly, it was meant to be, because we had been trying out other bass players. These guys were solid already.
We had a whole tryout in LA, no?
We had a tryout in LA.
Valió pura verga, whole ass tryout.
Yeah, I forgot.
Those fools were they made like vlogs out of it. I was like, bro, you haven't even joined yet.
Yeah, they were making it like so they could get clout. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird,
fuck,
bro, when I showed up, I was just so nervous. I was so quiet. I was just like, okay, so what song's next? Like I was just like there like playing.
Yeah.
Nah, but you were like Freddie said, the puzzle piece that was missing.
Compa Sam, it doesn't have to generally be about, you know, specifically about music or anything, but like how Saul said, what's your favorite memory with us as people, güey? O sea, like as with the hijos, the hijos that you know.
I feel like there's a lot of good moments, like when we're traveling. Like I have a lot of favorite moments. But I feel like just music just brings us together, and I feel like the Denver show when we did
where they beat that fool up.
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
Oh, the first one.
That's a very good memory.
The first one.
The first
the first
show
one.
in the big
It was
arena.
windy as fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Where we caught a flat tire. Then we had to change it.
Before that one, we played at the arena.
Oh, I think
Where my primo Kevin had to get under the van and change the tire and shit. It was
You're talking about the time that los del M were there?
That one. I don't know why. Yeah, the Western.
Yeah.
I don't know why that one always stuck with me. Like
what? The concert?
the concert.
Okay.
Like just because of how flowy it was. Like you were doing your thing, everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's just
What about the time that he kissed you? Talk about that.
I'll do it in categories because I have a bunch. Music wise, like fun wise.
Music first.
Music wise, okay. It has to be the last SMO way. The last SMO, I feel like
that was lit.
I felt like fuck. I was like, soy yo aquí. Bro, it was crazy, bro. It was the roaring of the fucking crowd way, and the environment, even the camerinos were fucking enjoyable, everything.
Crazy,
The presence that we put on stage, we just
way,
fucking
bro.
commanding it.
It was
shit.
crazy, way. That one, and of course, like when los compas de fuerza nos like they invited us and shit. That was
Yeah.
see, there's too many, bro. There's just too many.
Oh, you're talking about in Inglewood.
not gonna lie. Since I fucking was chiefing and shit since I was like earlier age, and that's not really good when you're developing. So your cognitive skills are not great. Yeah, so pues varias veces, güey. La primera vez que parece que pinche tengo la sala ahí lista ya para que pase algo. When I was for some reason playing fucking basketball with these guys outside, and I tried to do a little three, cold. And then when I landed, I fucking popped my fucking ankle. That was the first one.
Se te andaba, he almost got amputated. That shit was
amputated. It was bad.
Por un hilo, un pelo nomás lo tenía ahí.
Sí, la neta, it was bad because it was a pain where you just fucking sweating bullets. Where I almost passed out when that shit happened. I was like, oh. And then when we went to fucking Dallas and we rode the fucking scooter, we were already riding that shit.
Es que that's the thing, though. A ti te gusta golpearte, güey.
Like,
A ti te
for some
gusta...
reason, yeah, a donde sea que llegamos, like, él hace su propósito, okay, like a checklist, like, okay, either fuck something up or fuck myself up. Like, algo así, güey. Llegó otra vez, güey, cuando llegábamos a un Airbnb en LA and we're gonna play, bro. Y que nomás llegamos, apenas habíamos escogido quién se iba a dormir con quién, qué cuartos y que la chingada. Salimos para la piscina en unas 2 tiradas, güey, de una fútbol. ¡Sas! Que quebra un pinche algo del tejabán, güey. Y ahí lo encuentras, güey, literal. Like, we didn't even spend like 20 minutes in that house. He was already fucking fixing.
Sacó una escalera, tenía un pinche desarmador de mano, así, like...
Yo vine a arreglar cosas.
Yeah, he came to fix the house, pues.
You had a tool belt. I was like, where did this fool get the
vino
tool
a
belt?
renovar.
I was like, pass me the wrench. I'm like, we don't have a wrench.
Oh fuck, bro.
We don't have nothing.
Hey, but for the people that are watching, every trip is memorable.
It's fucking
always
hilarious.
funny.
It's always fun.
It's always a good time all the time. I just can't choose. There's not one
it's
like
fun.
funny. There's not one like they're all funny. They're all
If we would live stream that shit, we would be number one.
like,
Like, shit happens all the
every
time.
every trip, every show
We'd
is
be canceled
awesome.
number one. We would be number onely canceled.
Hey, nah, yeah, there's some times where we
nah,
will have to
there's-
turn
Nos
that shit off.
pasamos de verga.
What about you guys? Is there any memorable like?
A good memorable... Okay, let me do this. A good memorable one while you guys have been with us.
Yeah. What does?
Guys, that sound crazy.
He's like, sorry, I don't have one.
Dang.
A good one. A good one. Like Beetlejuice and shit. Good one. Nah, I don't got a good one.
Yeah.
I don't got a good one. Nah, fucking Pretty, you got a good one.
It's hard. It's hard. It's a lot of
With
good
you
ones.
guys, oh, a recent one. Fucking getting the van, big dogs.
Oh, that
Getting the
is
48
true.
Benz
The
Sprinter.
Yeah, that was
God.
a good fucking
That was a blessing, and I'll forever be grateful that I never thought we'd be ever traveling like that way. And honestly, I'm glad you guys get to experience it way because we put in a lot of work recently, you know? So that, I think it would be that cuando recibimos la van, like me and Freddie, when we were riding on the way to LA that we used it the first day, I was like, damn, Fred, never thought we could get something like this, huh? And he's like, hell no. Never.
He's like,
Hell
That's
no.
hard though. That's hard way.
Yeah, I think it's that way. That just seeing your guys' face, like feeling like a proud dad.
Bro, I was like,
Not scared.
I didn't even know what to say. I was like, you know, like.
Sammy wanted to kiss you guys, low key.
Yeah, yeah.
Right in the forehead
I was like,
too.
hold back. I'm like, that's cool.
Nah, he was jumping up and
Bro,
down.
inside I was like, what?
He was excited
I was
as hell.
excited,
Yeah,
bro.
We were all
What
excited.
about you, Freddie? Any memorable?
For me, I would have to say, memorable moments. Way, I mean, I guess we'll end off on this note. But for me, way, it was the moments that we were just fucking, for some crazy reason, taking fucking L's way back in October, and
I can see.
like-
Okay.
That's your favorite?
yeah, because the reason why, because en esos momentos, I had to kind of show myself, like, am I gonna fucking stand in front of these guys and really tell them what the fuck it's about, and what we're going through, and what's going on, and or do they have my back? And there was so much shit going on in my head where I'm like, fuck, are they really with us for the right reasons, or are they not? And out of those shows, bro, that it almost felt like it was fucking happening back to back way. And it was, you know, and me having to constantly put myself in those shoes where I'm like, hey, dogs, like, así está pasando, que qué onda, this and that. And we had a major conversation once we got back to Vegas, you know, and where I was just telling you guys, like, look, this is how the fuck I guess it's gonna be for right now, but hay que aguantar, believe in me, believe in us. You know, we're really trying our fucking hardest. Like, this is the moment where we really get to see what the fuck we're made of. And it was a deep conversation, and the way that you guys just responded, where you guys were like, you know what, like, we're gonna ride it with you, like, fuck it, you know, let's all get it, like, we're all part of it. And y que nadie del team, güey, se me echó para atrás, güey, like, that's one of my favorite memories because it made me really feel like, fuck, like, this is a real fucking solid team that I have here.
Yeah.
Like, this team really cares about, shit, you know?
It's also a good thing that it happened because that's when you know who's really there too. You know,
Yeah.
That's true.
that's like
I
a
feel like
trimming process.
yeah, all of those what is it called? Something of events, turn of event, all of that, the turns of events that were happening, I feel like they were really lining us up to do exactly what we're about to do now,
Yeah.
you know, this year.
Yeah.
Well, para todos, everybody back at home enjoying a drink or some food or whatever, just being cozy, or at work or wherever you're watching
Shout out
us.
to you guys for
Thank
sure.
you guys for supporting season 3 of the SEMIGUAPOS. We wanted to give you guys a special treat, and I feel like we really gave it to you guys with this episode.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get fucking right to work. Literally right after this, we're gonna get right to fucking work in giving you guys music, in giving you guys new artists from 48th Music, in giving you guys new podcasts, a new season.
A season 4, like you guys have never imagined it.
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
And just so they can know, you guys. Nah, I won't say it.
Nah, yeah, don't say
So they don't know.
Yeah.
So they don't know. I don't
Yeah, yeah.
I hope we're back.
Thank you guys. Yeah. You guys are definitely gonna be back. You guys are
They'll
gonna be
see.
back.
Okay, yeah, like we can say it like that. You guys will see them back.
Yeah, you'll see these guys back as well. I know you guys enjoyed conversating with them as much as I did. And to wrap this up, we're gonna give you guys música de Los Hijos de Garcia.
Eso.
Ahí estamos, pariente.
Let's go. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Eso es bueno.
Siempre me mirarán chambeando, por mis calles ruleteando, de puros verdes es lo que hablo. Quien diga cómo me lo gasto, y eso de cómo fue ganado, eso hay que siempre reservarlo. Tiran la botella empinando, señal que ya empezó el relajo. Por la sierra los disparos, a tener todo controlado. Y las trocas oyen quemando, señal que damas van llegando. Ahí va mi gente bien marcada, no hay para qué esconder la cara. Con un buen pase de lavada, andamos ruta hacia la playa, también con 10 o 15 damas. No soy extraño a la vagancia. Y puro Los Hijos de García, 48 Music pariente y SEMIGUAPOS. Aquí andamos pa'l rato, viejo. Carros de lujo no es mi talla, prefiero troca levantada, andar en moto y la manada. Los arenales ya no se aman si le seguimos la tomada. Esa Tecate bien helada, siempre me mirarán chambeando, y por mis calles ruleteando, de puros verdes es lo que hablo. Quien diga cómo me lo gasto, y eso de cómo fue ganado, eso hay que siempre reservarlo. Eso fue Lucos de la vida pariente. Con una estufa vieja yo me la rifé, bicarbonato la corté, la cazuelita le mezclé y con cuchara la quebré. Que la lumbre de la estufa la queme bien, pa' que la piedra salga al 100. En plastiquito la forré y ahora está lista pa' vender.
Un nuevo Cadillac compré, peinado afro estrené. Vámonos. Clicash pa' mi compa JD, pura herencia, patrones, parientes. Con los mexicanos siempre puedo andar siendo. Igual al gringo le tiré, aunque no me trataban bien. Su dinerito me gasté para las viejas Colombias donde me envicié. Marcaban billetes también, cada semana otra mujer, agregándole a mi deber. En los antros de disco donde negocié, antes la de alimenté, ya sus salarios dupliqué. Fue por mi nombre proteger. Ahora. Somos los hijos de García, puros semiguapos, Season 3, pariente, tune in for Season 4, muy pronto, dice 18 libras, pariente, muchas gracias. Ese carnal. Cristales en mi troca bien polarizados, pa' que no vean por dentro el negocio que cargo. Arriba de mi troca y muy poco me bajo. Mi radio y celular se la pasan sonando. Mi madre preguntó por qué tanto dinero. Esta casa es humilde, pues ¿cómo la has hecho? Sonriente le dije, mi negocio es derecho. Si supiera mi madre que a veces ni duermo. Como siempre lo quise, lujos en exceso. Rolex siempre en la mano para no perder tiempo. Mi padre me dijo, en este mundo hay respeto, solo tienes que hallar la forma de obtenerlo. Jálese, carnal, y así suena, y así seguirá sonando. Los hijos de García, pariente, aquí andamos al rato y pa'l rato ya. Puro hijo de García, puro 48. Y arriba SEMIGUAPOS. Todo empezó con 18 libras de queso. Vendí todo y mis vacas ya fueron creciendo. La gente desde arriba lo manda incompleto. A repartir harina yo soy el discreto. Ya me voy y me despido y les dejo un consejo. Aunque apague la lumbre va a seguir ardiendo. Si hoy me tumban, mañana otro recibe el puesto. Pónganse bien las pilas, que el león anda suelto. Muchas gracias, mi raza. por todo su apoyo todos estos años. Somos los Hijos de García. It's a wrap.